Okay, so either I can't add or, whatever, but I left like probably besides being able to hold John's hand and say, I love you, and, see ya next time. See you next, on the other side. Beside that, this is probably my favoriteest one, and I forgot it. So I got right back on here to go, hello. Here we go. Okay, so I worked for Easter Seals only for a little over a year, and they were very high behavioral individuals in that home. It's a developmentally delayed home is what they call them, a group home. So every one of them had some kind of behavior, and this one, we had two in particular that were, oh my crap. And the one fed into the other one, which made this one even worse. So one day, I'm at work, but I'm not working. I only showed up there to pick up some paperwork for my Blue Cross, I believe, because I had just went to the doctor and found out that I had breast cancer. So I came back for the papers, blah, 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 blah. And mind you, I'm the oldest person working at this home. Or somewhere down the road in this story, it's going to matter to somebody. At least it should. So I'm sitting on the porch, and I was talking to my friend. All of a sudden, dude comes running out of the house and takes off. And everybody's freaking out. They don't know what to do with him. They don't know what to do. And he wears a helmet, right? He starts running. I am running behind this guy. He gets up to a house. And this kid is probably, I want to say he was like, maybe 14, maybe 13, but I think 14. He got to this house. He opened the door and proceeded to run in. And I'm like, oh crap, what am I going to do? I run in, please don't shoot us. Please don't shoot us. I'm coming to get him. I'll come in, get him, and come right out, but please don't shoot us. Because where we live, everybody's got guns. So, well, most everybody. I walk in there, and there's this little Asian lady sitting on the couch. She had to be 75, 80 years old, and she looked confused and maybe a little scared, but more confused, and she's just sitting there. I don't think she really spoke any English or enough that she could understand that I'm saying, I'm sorry, please don't shoot us, we're good, I'll just go get him. So I ran in the back to where he was. He walked up in her laundry room, and he's beating the crap out of me because he don't want me to get him out. He don't want to go back over there. He's like, I'm free, leave me alone. So I finally get him outside, and I have him. I'm like, you're gonna walk. I'm not gonna hold on to you because I need to trust that you're just gonna walk. Okay. And he didn't talk much. He was pretty actually nonverbal, but he did say okay. We go for about 30 seconds, if even. All of a sudden, he beefeats it again. And he's running, and I'm chasing him. Blah, 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 blah. Like it's just a day. And we got all these idiots down here at the house just staring at me, chasing him with their fingers in their nose and their butts, not knowing what to do when they're supposed to be working with these guys. And nobody knows what to do. Except me. So I'm chasing him, and he gets to this fence, and I know it's a cop's house. Dude knows me. Just because a lot of my friends they were cops at the time. And he starts climbing over the fence. And guy comes out of the house, and he's like, oh, Kim, fun day, huh? I'm like, yeah, damn it. He was just down here, and he ran in this lady's house, and she's sitting there like completely confused. I don't think she understands much English, blah, blah, blah. He's kind of laughing. And I'm like, so you going to help me get him off the damn fence, or what are we doing? And so finally, he's like, okay, so-and-so, come on. And we're trying to pull him off the fence. Finally got him off the fence. I grabbed a hold of his ass good and walked him back up to the house. So that was like one of the biggest things that ever kind of happened to me. And the fact that all these people in their 20s just stood there and looked at me like, what the hell are we supposed to do? We don't know what we're supposed to do. It was the saddest freaking thing I'd ever seen in my life. The saddest thing. And then they're actually, so I'm going to add an extra one to this. Same house, other individual, the one that always fed in. This guy always caused shit to happen, and this guy fed into it and would have behaviors, which is, I think, why he took off in the first place. So this guy, his parents are not the sharpest tools in the shed. I believe there's at least alcohol involved, but I believe also there was DRUGSs involved. And instead of dealing with this guy, who was pretty sharp actually, he was just a huge behavioral issue. He could clearly live on his own. But his idea of life is, you owe me everything and I'm going to do what the hell I want. I don't care what anybody says. And I can't tell you how many times the cops had been and gone over this guy. Mom and dad and family live 2 blocks away. So this kid mom would call, make plans with him, and then never show up. Would upset this guy. He would run, go to the house to find out what's happening, and nobody's home. So we have a AWOL situation, and I would have to follow him. I can't force him to come back, but I can guide him to come back. But he was hurt because his mom was a piece of work. Now, I didn't say that to him, but we all knew it. And so he apparently had more than what we knew going on with the family. There was some, let's say there was a situation with him and the sister that's not appropriate. Mom knew. Mom didn't care. We had a Christmas party. I was diagnosed with breast cancer December 2nd. And this was closer to Christmas. This was like a week and a half before Christmas. We had a Christmas party for the house. And the families would come, whatever. I'm sitting there. I'm still bandaged up and everything. Like, don't come near me. My friend was making sure that nobody was coming near me. Actually, the whole house kind of babysat me during that time, because they didn't want me to get hurt. That was cool. That was cool, all of them. Some of them, by the way, I'm not going to say names, but I still thank you to this day, because they gave up their PTO and that just so I didn't have to use up all of mine and then lose pay to go to my doctor's appointments and my hospital stay and all that. So thank you to everybody who gave up their time. And so anyway, we're sitting at this party, and he and the sister start doing inappropriate things in front of everybody. And I'm like looking at my friend, Ebony. That's my best friend. We're just shaking our heads at each other. Now, we can't make them not do it, because he has the right to do whatever, and they're both teenagers. They both knew what was happening. And look at mom and speak to mom and say whatever, and mom didn't care. So we made a joint decision. Most it was Ebony and I, because Ebony, I think she's like 14 years younger than me, so she's kind of up with me. The rest of them are kids, and they're just there for a check. They don't even care what's happening. Nobody cares. So we made a joint decision, like, these guys are getting the hell up out of here. So we had a conversation with mom and said, look, We can't make them stop, but you can, and you need to take her home. You guys got to go. If you don't go, we're going to call the police and have you removed, because we cannot have this here. We have the other residents, you know, this is their home here. These people live here, and we can't have them being uncomfortable because you're comfortable with something ill. So that was another situation. I mean, I have a whole bunch of them, but I forgot number 5. So I wanted to get on here and say number 5, and then I remembered that other one. And actually, there's another one from Easter Seals, but I'm not going to add it here because it's taken me a long time to upload these videos again. We're having weather again, the clouds and kabooming and all that. So, okay, so till next time, I think I'm done for today. Yeah, I think so. Much love. See ya.